Hello, Mithril here once again, getting back to Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. It's time for us to check out Crystal Glacier, so let's go! Time for a nice frozen stage, very nice color palette here. So, meet the ice builders. They have a plan. Well, that didn't work. So yeah, the ice builders, for all intents and purposes, they look like the natives from Skelos Badlands, just with a different skin. They're also all frozen solid, but we can solve that easily enough.
Spyro, the ice wizards have imprisoned our leader, Shaman Tuck. Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley.
No, not hockey again! So before we get too far into this, checking the guidebook, we have 1 talisman, 400 gems, 38 enemies, and 2 orbs. Also, no skill point for this stage. So the basic idea is to go around and free all the ice builders.
If you get on the catapult, we'll help you across the chasm.
Once you rescue enough, they can help you move on. And since there's nothing to collect over here, onto the catapult with us. And away we go! So the ice wizards, they're happy to just throw snowballs all over the place, even at each other. If you free any ice builders while there are still ice wizards around, they will refreeze them. I believe that's everyone in this area. Our fodder animal, and I use the term loosely, it's walking snowballs. Okay, why not? And more bottle rockets. Huh.
Watch, we'll help you climb this wall up ahead.
Chain thawing. Okay. I didn't actually know it would do that. But they've made handy platforms for us. A little bit of cleanup here. Make sure I'm not leaving anything behind. And I think we're good. So, we also have these strange little enemies. They're like snow rabbits with icicles on their nose. Very strange. They'll burrow up out of the ground once you get close enough. They blend in pretty well. Go ahead and get these. I thought I heard another rabbit somewhere. I did. I can get a good view of it. Just really strange, some of the enemy designs. You got distracted by your friend. Yeah, I see him. We're ignoring him as long as we can. I guess we can't ignore him any longer.
Hello there, Spyro. I could arrange for you to cross this bridge for a small fee.
So, 200 gems.
Okay, I'll be here if you change your mind. Hello there,
Not too great an extra message there, but anyway.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can buy that condo in Hurricos that I've been wanting for so long. Go ahead across the bridge.
Pretty cool bridge, though, anyway.
Be careful on the other side of that bridge. I don't want anything bad to happen to my favorite customer.
Yeah. We'll go down there a little later. There's a power-up gate that we need to activate that I don't think we have quite enough just yet. We do have an extra life here, though. It's a fairly spread out place, but it's also pretty easy to find everything here. Like, basically it's one of those stages where everything's kind of spread out, but it's not that big of a stage overall.
Thanks, Spyro. Just hold tight for a second and look out below.
Snow bowling.
Ow. You'd think those guys could have got me out of here without rolling a 2-ton snowball onto my head. Here, take this crystal. I traded some hockey tickets for it.
So you had to trade something for your own talisman? Okay. But at least with that, we do have the talisman. We also should have enough enemies defeated now to go back and do this.
We used to give guided tours of these caves, but now they are infested with multiplying Draclets. It's only a matter of time before they take over our whole village. Do you think you can get rid of them for us?
Absolutely.
Great! But remember, you have to catch them all quickly, because if any are left alive, they will continue to multiply.
So, flame all Draclets. Use the Superfly power-up. And indeed, as he said, you have to try and get them all in one pass. If you don't, they start multiplying. Overall not a difficult challenge, but there are a lot of these things. Missed one. And already a couple did respawn anyway. But there we go.
You have saved us all from a grisly fate. Please, accept this orb as a small token of our thanks.
So, that's one orb down.
I'll also make sure you get free snow cones whenever you visit us.
I love snow cones! We also have some gems to gather here. So just make sure we don't miss anything here. And I think we're done down here. And so now all that's left is perhaps one of the most adorable subquests in the game. Right over here. Get a few gems on the way.
I lost my pet snow leopard. I was busy fishing, and when I turned around, he was gone. I hope George didn't get eaten by the Draclets.
So, bring back the snow leopard. We have to go find a kitty. And there it goes. And that's also all the gems. Hello there, kitty cat. It just wants fish. And it's adorable. So all we have to do is follow the kitty around and get some fish for him. One more fishing hole to go. And now the kitty will follow us. And it's purring. It's adorable. You don't really have to worry about losing the snow leopard once it starts following you. He'll just be right behind you.
You found George. I'm so glad he's safe. I'll be sure to pay more attention to him from now on. All I have with me is this round shiny thing I caught while I was fishing. You can have it if you like.
Oh, it even makes tiny little meows. But with that, Crystal Glacier is complete. That's just adorable. So, checking the guidebook, we got the ice crystal, 2 more orbs, 400 more gems. Delightful. this overall is a fairly easy stage, really. But time to get out of here. Well, that happened. With that taken care of, though, Crystal Glacier is a fairly short and quick stage, so we're going to go ahead and do one of the Speedway stages. So, after a quick refreshing pause, we're coming back for Metro Speedway. Back in a moment. I remember searching for the perfect words. I was hoping you might change your mind. I remember a soldier sleeping next to me. Let's ride on the Metro. So like Ocean Speedway, there is a skill point here for clearing it fast enough. On Metro Speedway, you have to clear it under 1 minute 15 seconds. So, let's start clearing out some pigeons. We are actually going to be interrupting sets this time, though. As we come out here, we still have pigeons, but also bungee jumpers. The bungee jumpers can be hard to hit. You can go after the jumpers themselves, or the cords they're on. It can make things a little easier, gives you a more solid target to go after. But they are one of the harder targets to hit, I find. Once all the jumpers and all the pigeons are gone, go through the first 3 of these arches. And then take a break to go after the 8 slow signs. Once they're all gone, loop back around and finish out the arches. And we got the skill point. And all 400 gens. So we got in pretty well under the time limit there. Credit where credit is due, I actually had to look up a strategy for this one. Metro Speedway strikes me as one of the harder ones to get the time limit on. Everything's just so jumbled here, and especially with the bungee jumpers. So I found a strategy by Ano&Friends. There'll be a link in the video description. They also had some strategies for the other speedways. Interestingly enough, they used the same path that I did on Ocean Speedway. But of course, even though we're done with this, we do still have an orb to find. The NPC for this one is pretty well out of the way. Kinda stay high up as you're coming through here. He's hidden behind this waterfall.
We've been having a crime problem here in Metro Speedway, but I think you might be able to help. A band of cat burglars have been raiding my re-election funds by scaling the walls of the buildings. Would you be willing to help get rid of them?
Well, anything for the mayor. Anything to help the city of Townsville.
Great. The hunter has been able to knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we need you to catch the loot before it lands in the canal and is lost. The hunter is waiting for you outside. Good luck.
So catch loot before it lands. We don't have to worry about the burglars ourselves. Hunter is going to fly ahead of us and zap them on the walls. We just have to catch the treasure. So just keep an eye on where Hunter's going. The loot bags have parachutes, so that gives you a little bit of a grace period to actually catch them. Much like in Ocean Speedway, you mainly just really have to know where Hunter's going. And I guess for those wondering what happens if you go through arches while following Hunter, the last loot bag doesn't give you a lot of time to catch it, so fly low.
Well done. You really taught those crooks a lesson.
And there we go. We got the orb. So, Metro Speedway complete. So, time to leave. So we can check the guidebook real quick just to see the description. Grab the loot. So, there we go. So with that, we'll just go to our cutoff point for now, because this is what we're going to call it. Ah, sheeps! So next time we're going to check out Breeze Harbor. So with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.